Why did this get 12,000 likes? Why? Alright, what's up guys? It's Case here, and yeah, that was an awesome thing to wake up to this morning. I don't know why that got so many likes. But I got some really awesome news about Kingdom Hearts in general for you guys right here. It's from Tetsuya Nomura himself, a little interview with him. And I was going to talk about another story in here, but it involves the leaks and stuff like that. I don't want to give that any attention. But we got some stuff about how he develops the story for Kingdom Hearts and what he has for the future of Kingdom Hearts, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, let's just get into it. So this past Friday, December 28th, over there in Japan, there was a book released called Kingdom Hearts Perfect Book. Yeah, it's kind of a weird title. This is the first time I'm hearing about it with this whole thing right here. It apparently features a lot of recaps of the past games in the series, you know, leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm guessing like story and gameplay, stuff like that. And it also features interviews with Tetsuya Nomura and voice actors, stuff like that. But, of course, I'm going to be focusing on the Tetsuya Nomura interview in this thing, because, you know, that's where all the juicy stuff is. If you want to go see the full interview, I will leave a link in the description. Go check it out. There's a lot of interesting stuff in there you can read about. But I'm going to be focusing on two little interview questions in here, because those are the most interesting ones I feel, and the ones I want to talk about the most. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first question I want to focus on here is that he was asked something before then, I guess that's why this question is phrased like this, but he says, then that refers to something in the future in Kingdom Hearts 3? Are you referring to something of the past? Nomura responds, as referred to in our previous conversation, I can't pinpoint only one storyline, as I have a multitude of potential things lined up. If there's a future, there's also a past. That's a kind of concept I tend to think about. At the moment, the smartphone game Kingdom Hearts Union Cross contains a story that happens in the past, and within that timeline that follows after that, I'm able to think, oh, so I guess let's expand upon this part now, and decide on what exactly to flesh out. I know this sounds really complicated, but I guess I should have read the previous question, though, where he referred to, like, he started thinking about the past, like around Birth by Sleep, you know, when the story started to really get fleshed out. And at this point, he's doing this Kingdom Hearts Union Cross game. He has a lot of potential things lined up, but he decides which things he wants to flesh out and what stuff he wants to you know, expand upon, stuff like that. I mean, he's the creator of the story, so he has the right to. I guess he's also saying he's kind of making it up as he goes, and he just doesn't really have a clear vision for the timeline, you know, he just picks and chooses what he wants to expand upon. Like he said in there, he can't pinpoint just one storyline because there's just so many fucking others in here. And that's really interesting to hear that he does the story that way. I don't know if he does that for the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, but he definitely does that with Union Cross, like he says in here. And I don't know if that's exactly the best thing to do, in my opinion, at least, because that may be why the story is so confusing, because he sets up all these storylines that are going on during the games at once, because, you know, there's so much stuff going on, and he picks and chooses what he wants to expand upon, and leaves some other stuff in the dust, and some people like the other stuff, and it just gets muddied up. I think that's kind of what I'm trying to say here. I mean, yeah, when he first created Kingdom Hearts, I'm guessing he didn't have a clear timeline back then, either, you know, he didn't really expect it to be this large and go on for this long, but now he kind of needs to wrap everything up, so he needs to just have a clear storyline from the rest of this thing, which I think he's trying to do, honestly. I think he wants to wrap up, like most things, you know, he wants to expand upon some stuff, yeah, because he feels it is important to, I guess, the greater Kingdom Hearts story, but he needs to wrap a lot of that stuff up in this game, so I think he's going to do that, yes, but he just picks and chooses, like, oh, I need to expand upon this, that, stuff like that, and maybe he'll do it better next time. He'll have a clear storyline for the next thing, which I'm going to talk about next, because that's the next question. So he's asked, will there be more to the story that will follow this new Kingdom Hearts 3 game? And he says, we've received comments such as, oh, come on, just finish the story already. However, if you play Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm sure there will be some people saying, hurry up and give us the continuation now. And that's the type of story I think we have created with this game. So Nomura seems pretty confident that we are going to be really excited and really interested in the next saga of Kingdom Hearts games, which we know is coming. We know he's going to be making another one, Kingdom Hearts 3, the last Kingdom Hearts game. He said there's going to be like a Kingdom Hearts 4, whatever they're going to call it, after this one. But we'll apparently want the continuation right after Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, according to him. I mean, that's obvious with Kingdom Hearts fans that will happen, but since he mentioned it in here, I think he has a lot of cool ideas for Kingdom Hearts 4, or whatever it's going to be called. I'm really excited to see what kind of ideas he has for it. We'll obviously get a tease for what he has in the secret movie that's going to be included in the game. He said that is going to be in there. And, you know, it's just going to be small little teases and glimpses of what he wants to do with the next saga of games. Usually that's what happens with the secret movies. And, you know, I'm just really excited to see what it's going to be. We'll probably get a kind of good idea of what he has for it, and that will just make us even more excited for it. So I'm really interested to see what the next saga has in store for us for Kingdom Hearts. It's probably going to be a little bit before we get to see the next Kingdom Hearts game, though, because right after Kingdom Hearts 3, Tetsuya Nomura has to go direct Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is a really huge fucking game, and it's not in the best development state right now from what I'm hearing. And also, it's going to be on the PS5 more than likely, since the generation's almost over this one. So that's going to be a really big undertaking for him to do. It's going to take a lot of work. I say at the earliest, late 2021 before that game actually comes out, but once he's done with that, he's going to start full development on the next Kingdom Hearts saga. But it's going to take a little while before that happens, but I'm really excited to see what he's going to be doing with it. It's going to be on the PS5, obviously, so I wonder how they can improve the graphics from Kingdom Hearts 3. I wonder if they'll just reuse what they used in that game. I'd be fine with that because it looks so freaking good. Use Unreal Engine 4 because it used so well for them. And I also hope that they don't muck up the storyline with this. I hope they have a clear storyline planned out right now for this game saga, because that kind of messed things up with this original one. Just muddied up the waters with a lot of different things. And hopefully it will be shorter this time, because I feel like this one did go on a little bit long. They had a lot of stuff to talk about, but, you know, maybe with the next one they'll keep it short, concise. Who knows? But I'm still fucking excited nonetheless, because he says it's going to be really awesome, and I believe Nomura most of the time. And I'm pretty damn sure Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever is going to be freaking awesome. So that's all I want to talk about with you guys in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me down in the comments below what you think about this news right here. What do you think about Tetsuya Nomura's way of developing the story? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's the reason the story's confusing? And, you know, what do you think about the next Kingdom Hearts game? Are you excited to see what he's going to be doing with it, since he says he has a lot of cool ideas for it? Stuff like that. What do you want to see? And what do you want to see in the next saga? Tell me down in the comments below what you think about that. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. Also, follow me on Twitter as well. This has been Cade Central, and I will see you guys later.